The IEC will join us shortly. Maybe some more clarity we're expecting on that shooting in Limpopo near an election booth, near a voting station rather. Now, some needed assistance to cast their votes today, while others stood as firm as a fiddle. And a former president who walked from his home to his voting station attracted attention. South Africa's struggle stalwarts have again symbolically demonstrated the importance of voting.
That a former president is spotted walking the streets, and that's exactly what Thabo Mbeki did. After making his mark, he reaffirmed the power of a vote, but also the importance of a credible election.
The example that all of us should set ourselves is to ensure that you have really genuinely free and fair elections, no intimidation, no violence, and no fraud, no ballot fixing and stolen boxes and lost ballot papers and all that. All of us need to demonstrate this, that it is possible for us as a continent truly to respect this notion that the people shall govern.
It's a notion echoed not too far away by Mbeki's successor. Kgalema Motlanthe braved the snaking queue at the Killarney voting station. Motlanthe has been on the campaign trail for the ANC and is very wary of expressing success.
As public representatives, as a governing party, we must always strive to do what is right and leave the rest to the voters to, assess and judge us on the basis of performance.
And for many, making their judgment through an X mark remains empowering. Nobel Peace Prize laureate Archbishop Desmond Tutu was among those who fought to make sure this right is enjoyed by all South Africans, black and white.
It still is a dream to know that one can vote in South Africa as a black person. It's fantastic, and I hope everybody will want to use their vote in the right way.
Tutu's neighbor in Soweto knows that feeling all too well. Madikizela-Mandela was at pains recounting the blood spilled.
Of course, every time I put that cross on the paper, I think of all those who are not here with us and those who didn't make it back home, who gave up their lives for the struggle. Although it is a wonderful thing to vote, but at the same time, it is a very painful process when you remember the number of those who put down their lives are no longer with us.
Some of them are among the women who marched on August the 9th, 1956. And today, Sophie de Bruyn, who led that march, proudly holds her ID and cast her ballot in honor of those fearless women as the country marks Women's Month.
All our icons who isn't here today to cast their votes, and their contributions, their sacrifices is what brought us to this point where I can stand here today.
This year's elections come just 6 days before the 60th anniversary of the Women's March to the Union buildings.